My name's Tom Cannon and we're at Roughway Farm. Roughway Farm is a mixed crop farm with fruits, and it also has cobnuts. So the Kentish cobnut is a shelled nut that is oval in shape, and it grows in this husk. And it is eaten fresh like this when it's green. It's got a lovely milky nut inside. We have set up a cracking facility for cracking the nuts, but going back through the processes, we need to be able to take off the leaf. And this is where Growing Green has really helped, because what we've done is we're now designing and creating a new machine, a dehusking machine, to take off the leaf from the nut. So that machine will help utilise the waste streams. So we get the husk waste, we get any shells that break during the process, and then we also get the nut itself. But the sooner you can process them, so you take off the husk, you can then dry them down, you can grade them, you can crack them, you can roast them. Once you've got them to ambient and roasted, they then have a 12-month shelf life. And ambient nut can be stored in ambient conditions, so you're also saving the amount of time you're needing to store them in cold storage. We're trying to move the business to net zero by looking at the processes and the things that we do that use energy. We're trying to also utilise and make most of the waste streams as well. I think the impact of this grant will be significant, because by having this new machine, we are going away from a very manual process of dehusking, so we can do more with it easily. And what we also hope is that we can then offer that to other nut farms, so that we can help the sector more broadly. The grant has benefited the business because it is helping us innovate and take the risk on producing a new machine from scratch. The Growing Green programme has been really helpful. We started thinking about dehusking nuts. It only became apparent when you think about the processes that actually these nuts are sitting in cold storage for ages, and that's just burning energy. And so the programme has been really helpful in making us think about just, how its impact on the environment as well as just giving some really good business tips, like, developing waste streams. All these areas we could try and think about how better to reduce our carbon emissions. I think that's what I like about the scheme as well. It's helped us think about how we can decarbonise and also grow the business, which is, you want to do both those things.